Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Johnson that time able to knock it away. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Looking to throw is Williams. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To the air, Williams. Caught on a slant. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The Chicago offense set to get started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's 3rd and 6.
A gain of 5 brings us 3rd and 6.
To throw, Williams. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
It's
a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard.
In motion right, that's Harrison. Throwing his dart. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Fights through it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Second and 10. To throw now, Dart. Oh, it's a screen pass, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Looking to throw, Dart. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Shamar Turner in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Here's Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Williams. That's out to the flat for Swift. He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. To the air once more, Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw again. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Giants nothing.
So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On the give, it's Tracy. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Here's Dart. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Shamar Turner. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Brian Burns. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Here's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Dart going to look to throw here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Here's Jamie Gillen down. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Williams. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's a gain of a yard.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Finding more on the out route for the completion. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Throwing again here, Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
He'll drop this one off to Swift. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. To the air, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden from 3 yards out. And the Bears are able to add on to their first half lead. Santos with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing his dart. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Jamie Gillen now on to punt.
For the Giants.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. To throw, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. To throw now, Dart. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll get this only after about the 35. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Throwing is Williams.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again.
And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Over the middle is going to find Burden. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving. Williams looking to do it himself.
20, 5, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Caleb Williams.
41 1 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from going up by 30. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And New York set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Giants first
Mills
down.
now. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
First and 10.
Play fake, Mills. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll hand it to Tracy. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here is third down and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Now Mills. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Mills to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Here is third and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing, Mills. That one taken in by Neighbors. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's Mills. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The visitors' offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Williams. A solid stiff arm. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mills. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
16-yard line.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 9. Mills. In trouble, and he's taken down. Drop for a loss loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense and Rome Odunze set to take over once more. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them that allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Here comes the Bears punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The New York set to take the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Well, so much for the 1st down.
And they coulda, woulda, shoulda had a 1st down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They didn't.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. To throw, Mills. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously, a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears' offense. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. 119 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. This 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down and 10.
3rd down.
Here's Swift. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, that threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they could run it, and then protected their passers so they could throw it.
So for the Bears, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.